look, as the nationalist China army was able to, or was trying their best to repel against the communist army, now the communist army is repelling their forces back and taking over China now. Look at it. They're now pushing through the forces easily. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by me, Entertainment Factory 16. And for today's video, as you guys can see, we're doing another reaction video. And again, from Maps in a Nutshell. And this time it's the Chinese Civil War with units using Google Earth video that we're going to be reacting to. And before we get into the video, guys, please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. And let's just get right into the video. The video was recently posted just only about 2 days ago. Okay, I'm turning it down a little bit. There we go. So, currently, wow. So it's in the 30s. Strength number. The old China forces, almost at 500,000. The communist China forces are at about close to 100,000. Casualties are at 30,000 for the old China, or I'd say nationalist China, and 10,000 casualties for the communist China. And it looks like right over here there's something going on. Probably, yeah, there's an invasion going on with China over there. Okay, let's see here. So strength now, nationalist China is close to 600,000. Oh, it's going down now. Communist China about 90,000 in army strength. Casualties, nationalist China is about 100,000 casualties, and the communist China casualties 23,000 about. Okay, that's the leader of the communist China forces, basically. Okay, let's see here. So strength of the nationalist China forces going down to, it looks like 430,000. There it goes. And then the communist China's forces, armed strength forces, are going down more. Casualties for the nationalist China is 155,000. Communist China, 34 to 35,000 casualties. Okay, and let's see here. Yeah, again with the little clips too. That's what I like about Map in a Nutshell. And not only that, but with these little units and colors he used. Shows how much effort he puts into his videos. Okay, let's see here. The strength of the nationalist China forces, about 540,000. The communist China forces are falling rapidly to 60-ish thousand. Casualties, 210,000 for nationalist China, and communist China, 70,000. Okay, oh, and look. It's the Long March right there. It's an event that happened during the Chinese Civil War, where the communist forces were marching away from nationalist forces. Because their army, as you can see over there, their army was almost fully wiped out. And yeah, only about 10,000 right there. Lowest strength army size of 10,000 for the communist army, and the nationalist army 650,000. Casualties, nationalist China 275,000, and communist China 175,000. Let's see here. Oh my God, look at the strength of the communist China. It keeps falling down, but it's going up rapidly now, and it's falling down again. It keeps repeating. Oh, and yeah, then World War II happened, so the numbers go insanely high then because of that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Okay, hold on, let's see. Oh, look at that! Holy cow, it's a lot of units. Nationalist China, about 5 million? Yeah, 5 million in strength army size. Communist China, 4 million. Casualties, nationalist China, 3,250,000, and communist China 4 million and about 500,000. Look at this. This is insane here. Holy cow right here. That's a lot. That is a lot of troops. Oh, look at the communist army strength is going to be soon higher than the nationalist army, China army. Currently, nationalist China army at 4,500,000. Communist army about to hit 4,500,000. There it is. And casualties, the Chinese Communist Army has finally taken over on higher casualties at 5,200,000, while the nationalist China have 3,900,000 about. Strength for the nationalist China is continuing to fall, and the strength for the communist China is only continuing to grow. Okay. Looks like so far the Communist China is slowly getting more better than the Nationalist Army. They're getting stronger than them. Okay, oh, there you go. 5 million armed forces of the Communist China Army, and only about 4,300,000 in the Nationalist China Army. Casualties, 4,500,000 for about the Nationalist China Army, and 6,200,000 for the Communist China Army. Oh, and look, as the Nationalist China Army was able to, or was trying their best to repel against the Communist Army, now the Communist Army is repelling their forces back and taking over China now. Look at it. They're now pushing through the forces easily. And you can actually see, look at the enormous decrease in the armed forces of the Nationalist China forces over here. It's the top one. Oh my god, it's going down by the 10,000s in only days. Casualties, the Communist forces do have more casualties, but the Nationalists are falling extremely fast on their armed forces number. Okay, currently the armed force number for the Nationalists is approaching 3 million, and the Communist China forces have approached 5,700,000. Casualties for the two armies, Nationalists have about reached almost 5 million, Communists have reached almost 7 million. And yeah, you can see a lot encircled areas where the Nationalist armies have been trapped. And you can see too, over here, how they've taken just about all the country that the old China or Nationalist China used to have. And also, the Communist China took a little bit of land from some other countries and collected it as their own, basically. And over here, if you're wondering what's over here, in like the North Korea area, this was also shown during the Korean War as well, which is very cool. Okay, oh my god, the strength of the Nationalist China forces have reached 2 million. It's still decreasing. The strength of the Communist Army is about to reach 6 million. Casualties for the Nationalist Army is about 5,250,000. Communist forces have casualties of 7,100,000. That's enormous. And oh my god, that's like the last of the Nationalist forces over there getting encircled enormously by an enormous amount of Communist forces. That's insane, honestly. Absolutely insane right there. Okay, it's 53 now. I actually haven't been looking at the years. 53. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, and yeah, they're smashing through the last of the Nationalist forces. Let's see here. So, let's see. So the Nationalists have a strength number of about 1,300,000. Oh, time speed up. And Communist China strength about 6,400,000. Casualties for the Nationalists are about 5,750,000. Communist China, 7,650,000. Oh, it looks like it's approaching the end of the video. And also, you can see the time speeding up too, as well. Oh wow, yeah, look at the decreased size in the Nationalist Army. It's below 1 million now, and Communist is slowly going down now too, though. Okay, let's see here. Things end now. Yeah, that's the end. Okay. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction video. If you guys did, if you guys can please hit that like button, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.